afternoon, guys. Welcome to tonight's coverage. We're getting deeper into the night as we're actually approaching the daylight hours here in Melbourne, Australia. Well, not really. It's only a bit past midnight. But this is the GST IDC. We have got game number 2 in round 3 between Mineski and Ritter. This is promising to be an absolute a series to remember. Game number 1, Ritter looked like they had Mineski beat. They were on top of the game, and they were going to win the group. With that win, they would have won the group. They don't have to win both matches. They only need to win one of the best of 2, get the draw, and then they will be on top of the group because Mineski already lost to Ideal. Mineski are fighting for their survival. They have to win this match, else they get knocked out of the tournament. They have to win not once, but twice, and then potentially even a third or fourth time in a tie-breaking match. If Mineski win, we see some tie-break matches. But at the moment, it's Mineski. They have to win these games, and this is going to be game number 2. Ritter with a great start last game ended up seeing an absolutely legendary comeback from Mineski, who just would not give up. They were fighting for their survival, and fight they did. And in the end, their fighting paid off. They went down in early racks, and they still just fought back, got those mega creeps at about 45 minutes into the game in what seemed like an unwinnable game for them, and turned things around. Here we are, guys. Game number 2. I'm GoDz from GGnet, and hopefully going to bring you hopefully going to round off tonight's group stage matches with a bang. We've had some absolutely amazing games so far earlier tonight and today during the afternoon, so be sure to check those out, and be sure to check out GGnet for all your coverage. Giveaways for stuff like this. Woo! We're giving away hard drives and motherboards from Gigabyte, so they've done an awesome job sponsoring the tournament, not just for the teams, but also for the viewers, so you guys can win some cool prizes. We're going to hop into this game now, because you guys have waited long enough. I mean, I've been waiting quite a bit. You guys have been waiting even longer. I know how it is. As viewers, it seems like you're just waiting around forever. You have no idea what's going on. You don't understand what you're waiting for. And what you're really waiting for is for me to just shut the hell up, because guess what, guys? We're in the game. Actually, no, let's get out of the game. Bit of a teaser. We'll just pop that little pick and ban scoreboard up. So Ritter on the Sentinel team, their road to round 3. Round 1, they went up against Ideal, the team from Thailand, 1-2-0. Very convincing. And round 2, they went up against... What am I talking about? Round 2, they went up against G7, which they also won 2-0. So they went into this match with 2 wins, no losses, tied. Well, actually, I think they were actually first in their group. Mineski, on the other hand, won their first match against G7, and then their second match, they lost it to Ideal. So Mineski came into this match with 1 win and 1 loss, not even a draw against Ideal. So Mineski were in a very bad situation. The best... if they lose a single match here, Ritter will walk away with the group. With 2 wins and either 3 wins or 2 wins and a draw, Ritter win the group. So far what Mineski have done is won game 1. If Mineski win game 2, what we will see is a tie for first place. Ritter will have 2 wins and a loss. Mineski will have 2 wins and a loss, and potentially Ideal can also have 2 wins and a loss. So we could either see a 2-way tie or a 3-way tie, depending on the outcome of this game and the other game, or we could see Ritter walking away winning the group. With all that said and done, Mineski, yeah, they had their work cut out for them. They have not had the best of days. Losing to Ideal in a 2-0 fashion was a great performance from Ideal, who have really shown that they are not one of the teams to be forgotten or to go unknown in this tournament. And we're going to see the picks, the bans coming out here from Mineski as well as Ritter. Mineski with the first pick got the Invoker, so Invoker slipping through the bans, the picks. We're going to see that, I presume, in the hands of Jay. Generally, it is Jay who plays that Invoker, although they do have, I think, some other capable players for that role. We're going to have a CM and a Queen of Pain rounding off their first 3 picks, and then over on the Ritter the Sentinel side, we have an Earthshaker, Slaughter, and Puck as their first 3 picks. So Earthshaker going to be one of 2 supports. Slaughter going to presumably be in that tri-lane, and then Puck soloing either the mid lane or more likely soloing that side lane. Lion, the 4th pick for Ritter, that's going to be their, I would say their support. It can run as a solo, but based on the way they played last game, they like to have supports with a lot of disables, and they may pick up some kind of solo here. Something like even a DK's actually been banned, so DK and Tiny both banned. A lot of sort of trademark Mineski heroes and, just sort of trademark heroes that have become very popular have been banned. The Templar Assassin still in the pool though, but not being picked up. largely because of that Slardar pick. We've seen Templar Assassin be so successful this tournament. It hasn't lost a game as far as I can tell, and it's been picked maybe 4 times as far as I've seen. I've seen Templar Assassin versus Tiny in mid 3 times, I would say. I want to say 3 times. It's just at least twice, possibly 3 times, and Templar Assassin has absolutely destroyed Tiny every single time and carried, well, I don't know about carried, but has sort of set the tempo and won games for his team. But Sandking is the last pick for Mineski, so CM and Sandking are going to be their 2 supports. Once again, we're going to see a Naga Siren being picked up. It worked so well for them last game, maybe not so much early on, but come late game, that ultimate usage was great, and Ritter Morphling as their hard carry. So Slardar maybe, well, I don't know about Morphling as a hard carry, but he is going to be one of their sort of farming heroes. But the problem is Slardar can't really solo, at least not all that well. Morphling kind of can, but he is going to be relying a lot on that waveform. But with some Bottle Crow action, he suddenly becomes a hero capable of doing that. And just 2 seconds, guys. I'll just make sure everything's okay. The stream seems like it is going okay. Thanks everyone for your support and all your kind words towards me, and every thank you and every I love you I get, as creepy as some of the stuff people say to me. It's very much appreciated. I do realize after 8 hours of straight casting, I've been live for 8.5 hours, almost 9 hours, that I realize the quality does go down a little bit. But at the same time, I want to produce what is an awesome experience for you guys more than anything, because I enjoy that and you guys enjoy it as well. But right now, I mean, as said, Mineski and Ritter, this is do or die for Mineski. And for Ritter, this is their chance to win, to walk away with the win, to walk away with the group, not have to play a single tiebreak match. And that is what they want. That is that is the situation for them. They don't want to have to play more games when they can just play. This could be their last game. Ideally, last game could have been the last game for them, although they would have had to still play this time, imagine, but it would have been a dead rubber. If Ritter had won that last game, they would have walked away with the group regardless of the outcome here. And we're going to see over on the Scourge team, representing the Philippines, Mineski Dota. We've got Owa playing that Sandking. We've got Jules playing that Naga Siren. And we've also got the Crystal Maiden being played by Woots. I believe, apparently, these players actually have their names switched around. We're going to have Mineski J playing this Invoker. And finally, we've got Mineski RR on the Queen of Pain. People in chat have been saying, oh, we're going to go to full screen. No need to panic, guys. So yeah, Mineski RR on the Queen of Pain. However, people have been saying this is actually Owa. They've switched names. Apparently they've switched names, guys. But I'm not sure. All I know is this player's name says Mineski RR, but apparently it's Owa playing that Queen of Pain, and apparently the support player playing the Sand King is not Owa, but it's RR. So RR is normally the support player for Mineski. Apparently RR played the Templar Assassin last game, but apparently that was Owa. So as far as I know, this is not RR. That's what people in chat are saying. He played the Templar Assassin last game and is now on the Queen of Pain. Anyways, enough about Mineski. We've all heard too much about Mineski. Mineski, they're old news. The news of today, the team who have been performing absolutely fantastically is Ritter Art, 2-0 in their group, and now trying to seal the deal with this win over Mineski. We've got Susie on the puck at top lane. We've got the Slardar being played by Amazing, who played a fairly amazing Tiny last game. Obviously not amazing enough. And we've got Phoenix playing that line at mid lane. Bottom lane, we've got the Earthshaker being played by June, laning with the Morphling of Vans up against this tough trial lane. Not going to be an easy lane for Morphling to farm. However, Slardar at mid should have a fairly good time getting farm there. And that is going to be the trade-off for Ritter Art. They're going to have the mid lane where they do fairly well, but the bottom lane where they do suffer. I think they would have preferred to maybe send this Morphling top and have the puck against the tri lane, because Morphling is not really going to be able to do a whole lot here unless Mineski maybe overextend or get a bit too eager or impatient for a kill. And mid lane, here comes a stun. One stun is, the second has already been used. He's going to trade hits back. He needs to be careful. And Lion could have just kept trading hits, waited for the Impale cooldown, but it is quite a long cooldown, so Invoker, knowing his limits and doing the best he can. We see Lion picks up an Illusion Rune, may even head towards top. He's he's sending some illusions. Is this a real? This is an illusion. He's sending an illusion mid. The real line is in fact going top, leading the charge. And oh, they've gone. They think about going the line. The illusion rune is revealed. Queen of Pain blinks in. This is not good for Queen of Pain. As well, maybe not. I need to try to pick up the kill. Is there going to be an impale? They get the impale. The orb as well. Queen of Pain, where is the blink? Needs to use it soon. First blood. Susie, great play from Ritter. The illusion, the decoy at mid. The gank from Mineski went on the illusion ring. Meanwhile, the real line was at top getting a kill. It doesn't get much smarter than that, guys. It doesn't get much better. This is Dota. This is what it's about. Those kind of plays there. The subtle things. Sending an illusion to distract your opponents while the real one goes off ganking. And the illusion even gets ganked. Like, Mineski oh, let's gank mid. We're going to kill this line. And no. Well, guess what? It's an illusion. And Morphling did get a bit of farm at bottom lane while he was gone. Sanking has now picked up an invis rune and is doing his best to keep these Sentinel heroes as far away from the creep wave as possible. And Jules is getting his farm on, has 12 CS, and he's just going to keep on free farming. Fairly easy lane for him, and that is what he wants. First blood on the Puck is going to give Puck, very quick bottle crow, and Queen of Pain going to set him behind 6 CS, 8 denies, Puck with the 7 CS and 3 denies, but that first blood is going to be all Puck needs to do fairly well in that top lane. Mid lane, and we see Amazing getting 13 CS, Invoker with only 7 CS, so Invoker having not the best time here. We're going to see Cold Snap coming out on Slardar, just some right click harass. Slardar will pop this salve maybe in a second, as he is taking a lot of right click harass. There's one impale, there's going to be a stun as well. He's going to back off after this. They can't really commit fully to this kill, and Invoker just doing a bit of retaliation damage. Meanwhile, bottom lane Sanking Oa, or I should say RR. Apparently this is RR, but I'm just going to call them by their name, guys. I'm going to call them out as their names say, or I might just say Sanking, but as far as their names go, that is who they'll be known as. And they're maybe going to throw a stun on this Sanking. Oh, he misses it! Oa, huge mistake. And the CM and with the Sanking may be able to find a kill there, and actually CM has both nuked. They've got the Bassi ring, and here we see there's a gush from the other side, minus armor. There's the ensnare as well. He's not going to be able to get a fissure off that. Hits too many heroes. It does hit 2, and CM picks up the kill. Actually, yeah, no, actually SK picks up the kill. The wave on Naga Siren, 20 HP, 20 HP. Will he be able to get away? He looks like he will. The frostbite, the ensnare. Is there a gush as well? I think he may come back for a gush. He's going to do it. Fissure. Is there a hit? Yes, there is. He gets the kill though. Morphling goes down. Jules goes down. And a trade of blows at bottom lane. Great stuff coming from both teams. Meanwhile, top lane, Puck using that phase shift as well as possible to dodge as much damage as he can. And mid lane, here we see, there's the initiation. This time they've got a double damage. Invoker gonna go down maybe. The cold snap on Slardar gonna make him take a lot of damage, especially under that tower, but he's gonna walk away and just use up those tangos to heal himself up and keep on farming in this middle lane. Great play as we see a Morphling wave in. He's looking for the Sanking, doesn't actually find him. And meanwhile, ES in trouble. The Nova's gonna come out. Is there a frostbite? Don't think there's enough mana. Oxy, no, he does have enough mana now. It's not going to come. Maybe going to change Saga as the wave. Sanking uses the magic stick. That keeps him alive. And now he's going to try back off. There's the frostbite. There's an ensnare. Sanking going to start right-clicking. Needs to be careful. Morphling could turn around, but he doesn't have a wave. And the gush, the tidal wave from Jules, picks up a kill. Great plays coming out from Mineski. For those of you wondering, this is game number 2 of Mineski versus Ritter. Mineski winning game number 1 in a do-or-die situation. They had to win or they were knocked out of the tournament. Here they are, game number 2. Once again, Mineski have to win or they're knocked out of the tournament. Ritter, on the other hand, can walk away with a loss from this match and still be in the tournament, but they'd much rather walk away with the win because the win guarantees their place in the playoffs. With a loss, they have to fight for their place in the playoffs with Mineski, and then the battle will continue. And we are going to see Jules doing all he can to get some farm. Meanwhile, mid lane, Invoker picks up a kill. Slardar goes down. So Invoker picking up some solo kills on the dual lane. Misplay coming out from Amazing. And that is going to be a bit of a mistake from him. Not going to be too happy with that one. Helping Invoker get back into this mid lane. They kill the Invoker once and they just turn around and say, here, you can have a kill. We'll have some pity. Get back into the game. Get some farm. Not what you want to do, guys. Just after you've killed the opposing team solo. And Slardar will come back to this mid lane, keep on farming. He's got 24 CS, Invoker with 22 CS, so they haven't really shut him down with this dual lane. And that could be a concern for them, because bottom lane, their Morphling has been shut down. Only 7 CS on Morphling, 0 kills and 2 deaths as well to go with that. Whereas if you look at Jules, 26 CS, 2 kills, 1 death, doing much better than the Morphling. Top lane, we've got Queen of Pain, 25 CS, and 23 CS on Puck, so very even at top lane. Queen of Pain with a slight level advantage because of all those denies. And that's going to help him get those faster levels, help his team out a bit quicker, and when those TP ganks come, he's going to be doing a lot more damage when he TPs in. And we will see bottom lane, Morphling doing all he can to get that farm rate up. He's only got 8 CS at the moment. He's falling behind. ES is there, just waiting, sitting behind him, waiting for the initiator to go, and waiting for the Fissure to counter gank. Meanwhile, mid lane, sorry, top lane, the Queen of Pain picks up a solo kill. Line is there with a haste room, but it's too late, too little, and he's not going to be able to save his teammate, the Puck, and Puck getting caught out there. Queen of Pain with the bottle crow doesn't even have to go back to heal. This is the beauty of bottle crowing. You never have to go back to heal. You just stay in the lane forever. And we will see Invoker, Sand King putting some pressure on at mid lane. The CM Nagasaren at bottom. Jules getting very, very far fairly quickly. Mid lane Slaughter, he's getting quite underfarmed. Only has the 1 death and 20 with 28 CS, but at this point you need to be getting close to that Vanguard. 8 minutes in, you need a ring of health. You need to be getting closer and closer to the Vanguard. We can see the amp damage being spammed on Sand King, who's sitting in Sandstorm, so he can be seen. Bottom tier 1 tower, in a bit of trouble. And can the ES Morphling combo defend it? They're only level 4. If they were higher level, maybe, but at level 4, that nuke combo does not do enough damage. At level 5, suddenly their damage output would be a lot bigger. And here we're going to see TP coming in. There's Fissure. There's going to be, and Line disables Line. Oh no, it gets a bit disoriented. Doesn't know which is real. There they go. Jules going to get taken out. The tower will get denied. Smart play from Ritter. They knew Jules would get greedy for that. Knew he would want to get that, and they will get the tower denied if they can time this well, which they will. Well timed by Morphling, and that's going to deny some gold from Mineski. And in other news, guys, Execration and Mith.trust have tied 1-1 in Group C, which means those two teams will have to play a tiebreak match because both teams will top the group with 2 wins and a draw. So there's going to be a tiebreak match there. We're going to see an initiation on mid lane. Fissure, great tornado. That's going to slow the advance of Slaughter. Slaughter needs to be careful. He's low on HP. He has got the amp damage on the Invoker, but Invoker going to just turn around, start farming again because Invoker's like, hey, you guys are low HP. I'm not really all that scared. I can cold snap you and should be a-okay. And he picks up a Staff of Wizardry. So the Bimbo Invoker, or Jay as he's now known, formerly known as Bimbo, doing very, very well in this middle lane. Puck at top picks up Treads, Bracer, level 9. 2 levels ahead of this Puck. Puck who's going for a drum of endurance currently, but right now Mineski with a strong early game lead. They are only up by 1 kill, but they're pushing down 2 towers to none, and they also have a bit of a farm lead, I imagine. We'll have a quick pop at the scoreboard as we see 38 CS on Quap, 40 on Invoker, and 41 on Jules. All 3 of the heroes, much like last game, every lane they're farming in. Looking at the central side, 28 CS on Slaughter, 36 on Puck, and 17 on Morphling. So their bottom lane Morphling not farming well. Even the Slaughter at mid, only 28 CS, does not really compare to the 40, 40, and 40 over on Mineski. So a reasonably sized farm lead for Mineski, a 2 tower advantage and a 1 kill advantage. They're winning on all fronts. Ritter need to make some adjustments. They need to start looking for some kills, looking for some tower pushes, maybe using the smoke there. And they're doing it at mid, trying to get this Slaughter. The sprint is on. Only level 1 sprint. Great Fissure. Huge plays coming out from June. They will be able to get this Invoker here, all because of that Fissure. Without that Fissure, it wouldn't have happened. And I'm wondering, they're chasing, but with only level 1 sprint, they weren't going to be able to keep up with the Invoker. So a great Fissure, and huge plays coming out from both teams as the kill score now evened up 5-5. And Mineski, they want top tower. They want to keep getting towers. They realize, despite Ritter picking up a kill here or there, they know if they can keep taking down towers, they're going to come out ahead in terms of items and farm, and team fights will go their way if they can get those early tower goals. So they want to get this tower kill at top as well. And bottom lane, we do see Morphling trading hits. They want to go on the Nagasaren. Nagasaren pops the illusion, gets rid of the amp damage. They now know which is real though. Jules has the Vanguard. That's going to give him a lot of survivability, but what he doesn't have is boots. Where are your boots, Jules? He's not going to get chased down, though. Slather decides not to chase. He's out of mana, especially after stunning those creeps. And we'll back off here as Queen of Pain at top lane blinks out of the puck coil. Gonna dodge that orb. Oh no, decides to go in. The Finger of Death picks up the kill. Meanwhile, Jay at bottom picks up the kill on Vans. The Morphling goes down. Top lane we see Queen of Pain go down, I believe. Yeah, Queen of Pain go down, and kills being traded as Mineski may even get a tier 2 tower of this, whereas Ritter only going to be pressuring a tier 1 tower. But this tier 1 tower, I don't know if they can even get this. They haven't got all that much damage. They will spam the creep wave out, so when this next creep wave comes, they should be okay to get it. But they're losing a tier 2 tower. It's not a good trade for them. And we're going to see Jules maybe pop those illusions in a second, just to get the added DPS here. And we're going to have a tier 2 tower going down. Jules gets amped. May just pop the illusions now to get rid of that amp damage, but he's not too worried. He's basically saying, I dare you guys to come in, and the cold snap is going to go. Not going to be enough. Don't want to stun that far in, else you suddenly find yourself in the enemy base under fire from the tower. Oh, the courier. Close, but no cigar. 24 HP. And top lane, Ritter do take the tier 1 tower. They're looking to keep on pushing. RR, or apparently Oa, is lurking around the Queen of Pain. I think he actually gets spotted. And we will see bottom lane, Naga, Siren, Jules just farming so aggressively. He's basically, I mean, he's near the enemy's tier 3 towers alone. He doesn't even have boots. Jules is just not scared of anything. And from the chat, huge shout out goes to Borat, whose birthday it is today. So happy birthday to Borat. And we're going to see Queen of Pain once again getting initiated on. There's no Finger this time. He kills the puck. I'm pretty sure the Finger is on cooldown. He used it a lot longer. It's on cooldown for 40 seconds. This is a terrible decision by Ritter. They're going to lose 2. A completely disastrous game for them. They went in thinking they can kill the puck, but puck... sorry, went in thinking they could kill the Quap, but puck... I mean, used the ulti. I mean, maybe had a silence, but they can't get this kill on Quap without that Finger of Death from Lion. So a big, big mistake from him. And we're going to see Invoker at mid get fissured, get amp damage, so they can just keep track of him for a bit. And we will have a quick save coming out. I'll let the referee take charge of that. And we're going to have ES at mid in trouble. Going to find Queen of Pain though. ES surviving, and the amp damage allowing them to do so much damage. Wow, holy crap. CM, SK are at top. They're going to be pushing down the tier 1 tower. And with the lull in action, we will have a bit of a save go. The puck at mid spamming out, trying to keep the Bimboker away, as he's called. And Lion coming in, looking for a disable, not going to be able to get it. He does have that 4-star up, and that is going to be able to allow him to have a lot more survivability. Can use that to escape. Are they going to get him? No, they're not. Narrowly gets away, and this time we're going to see a tier 1 tower being pushed, maybe at top by Mineski. They've taken down 2 bottom towers. They've taken 1 at mid. They may want to take down the top tier 1 tower as well. And Morphling, Slather, doing the best they can to just get those items up, but they don't want to be competing with each other for farm. Both these heroes need farm. We see Morphling, Boots, Wraithband, and Bottle so underfarmed. He has got 1300 gold. Needs to maybe just pick up some treads here, as he's not going to be getting any kind of big item anytime soon. He needs to just get those basic items up, such as treads, then try looking to make an ultimate orb and get that Lincoln Sphere up as fast as possible. And Sand King in the jungle, farming with the Crystal Maiden, maybe going for that Blink Dagger. He has got 2k gold, so Blink Dagger is not far away. His mana pool is not all that big. It's hard to sustain the mana for both Blink and Stun. Blink does cost 75 mana, but after the Blink Dagger, he can start going for some Arcane Boots, maybe some Braces, or something to boost up his mana pool. And I mean, having such a fast Blink Dagger could pick up a kill or 2 with it, but as said, it can only be used once or twice because of the high mana cost. And he's going to go for the Arcane Boots. I definitely think the Arcane Boots before Blink Dagger is a smart decision as a support hero, because you're not going to be getting a very big mana pool or any sort of items all that quickly. And Jules is just running straight in. He's got those phase boots up. He's going to get amped. Yeah, rightfully so. He gets rid of the amp, pops the... Oh, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. The SK ulti, the EMP, the stun, the combo from Mineski, wreaking havoc. They pick up 2. Sorry, they only pick up 1. Slider still alive. Slider gets taken out, and Oa surviving. Red HP. Jules once more. They do pick up 1, and Morphling with the kill, chasing him down, comes back in, looking for more. They do pick up a 2-for-2 trade so far, and Mineski, despite getting off what looked to be one of the sickest combos I've seen in a while, don't really come out that much on top here, as they will be forced to back off just a bit. And right now, Mineski Jules finds himself in a bad position. The nuke's coming out. That's going to be enough to say goodbye to him, and the Tornado EMP combo comes too late. And, oh, Jules overextending. He just got too excited. He saw the potential for a kill, and that was not enough for him. And we're going to see Lion at the mid lane, just lurking in the bushes, knowing that any gank coming in, he's going to be there to back him up. But the ganks, I'm not thinking too much of the ganks, but the enemy heroes, there's a Queen of Pain at bottom. Mid lane though, Invoker was there, gets caught completely out once again. Mineski, they were looking good, but some sloppy play is creeping in. And Greed is taking over both the Invoker and first Jules, and now the Bimboka, as both first Jules and now Bimbo get picked off, and that is going to hurt Mineski. They had an okay fight at top. They didn't get the tower, but they traded 2 for 2. But then after that, they give away 2 free kills. And simply put, they can't afford to be doing that at the moment. And we are going to see Jules starting to farm towards that relic into a Radiance. He did this build last game, and it's been the popular build for Naga Sirens throughout the tournament. And Sank, popping the Sandstorm, it doesn't actually do any damage, whether he's not close. I don't think he's close enough, or it doesn't actually damage neutrals. I know Dota 2, you can't kill neutrals with Sandstorm. I think Dota 1, it does do damage, but he wasn't actually close enough to do that. And we are going to see Puck getting initiated on. Needs to be careful, doesn't want to get ensnared, else he's going to find himself in a lot of trouble. Yes, in the bush. Does have those arcane boots, but nowhere near a Blink Dagger, only at 300 gold. Mid lane, Invoker picks up another Staff of Wizarding, maybe going to be going for an Ag Scepter, or possibly just a Yule Scepter. And here we have Oa farming up towards that Blink Dagger. He's got 1400 gold, but doesn't want to take the farm from Jules. Jules at 2k gold is getting closer to that relic. He's not farming it as fast as last game. Last game, 26 minutes in, he had that Radiance. This game, he finds the ES. Going to probably just back off here. Puck goes in with the silence. Sand King gets taken out by the coil, and Puck will walk away without taking too much damage. And that is a free kill for Ritter. And they want this Naga Siren as well. The Hex, the stun. They're going to have another stun as well. And wow, no, Tornado EMP comes, but it's too late as Jules goes down. And once again, Mineski, small mistakes costing them. Queen of Pain at bottom has a Perseverance now, so RR is clawing his way back in this game. He didn't have the easiest of lanes, but he's fairly high level. I mean, in terms of levels, he's actually the highest level in the game. And doing very, very well. Has that Perseverance. Going to go for a Lincoln Sphere, I believe. And we will see Morphling just TPing the hell out of there, not having any of that. Does not want to trade hits with the Queen of Pain. Does not want to trade nukes. Queen of Pain with more regen. Has an actual regeneration rune. And is going to win that battle 9 times out of 9. And Lion at mid lane gets Novid, going to have to back off a bit, and not going to be looking to want to trade hits either with a CM at full HP. So right now, 13 to 10 kill lead for Ritter. They're going to find Morphling once again on top lane. The TP on cooldown. Sankin going to use the epicenter. The Morphling to stream. Queen of Pain may need an ultimate here. He's going to have a scream, and they get the kill. So Sankin, Queen of Pain, teaming up. And Sand King pops the Sandstorm, going to try and push out this creep wave a bit. Mineski, though, they need to get this top tier 1 tower, I feel, but what they are going to get is ganked. Jay, Blink Dagger on the Slider, finds him, he forces out a bit. He might need to have to use a Tornado here, as the Tornado EMP. Slider still chasing, though. He doesn't have any mana, but will he be able to get a Bastic? Cold Snap, slowing his advances. The sprint isn't going to last much longer, and this could be the end of the chase. He needed a bash there, and it's not going to come. Meanwhile, CM has come, ready for a counter gang, and they may be looking for a kill on the ES or even the Slider here. There's a lot of Mineski heroes here. They've got the Queen of Pain, they've got the Sand King. Ritter need to get the hell out of here as quickly as possible. Get the hell out of dodge. There's the fissure. That's going to slow down the advances, but the blink in, the Tornado, spot on. RR should be able to get this killed. No, I thought ES needed to get that ultimate off. I think he actually did cast the ultimate, but CM ulti gets a kill, gets killed by the Morphling. Morphling to strength quickly, trying to stay alive, finds himself in a bad position. Finger of Death on the Invoker, he survives. Meanwhile, Puck picks up a kill on RR. Queen of Pain going down, but not after Queen of Pain hasn't picked up a double kill. Sand Burrow Strike finds the Lion. They want this. Invoker, Sand Tornado takes the Lion out, and Jay picking up the kill there as Mineski come out on top with 3 kills to 2. Meanwhile, Jules not even at the fight. Jules is just pushing down the mid lane. Ritter have another problem to deal with, and that is going to be that Naga Siren at mid lane. Meanwhile, top tier 1 tower is also being pressured. ES is back though. Gets a nice little fissure. Going to block the Sand King off a bit, but not going to be enough to take him out. They may be looking for a silence. Is there an orb? They're not going to hit. Silence into Blink. One more hit. He dodges it with the Burrow Strike. Jules at mid takes out the T1 tower though. And Invoker is going in. ES, does he have any stuns? Oh, Invoker, one more hit. He's going to phase it. Invoker, one more hit. No! Susie! Great play. Blinking, phase shifting. And Invoker of J, or the Bimboka, gets taken out. And we're going to see CM getting chased down as well. Holy crap. Crystal Maiden on the back foot. And this is just greed. But the good news for Mineski is this Naga Siren, 3.6k gold, getting close to that relic. For those of you in IRC, someone was asking, what is my Twitter? My Twitter, if you want to tweet at me, tweet about GEST, my Twitter is at GGnet GoDz. So GGnet GoDz, all one word, spelt as it sounds, GGnet GoDz. And you can ask me questions about the game, or cheer on Mineski or your favorite team, Ritter Art. As we get into the playoff stages of GEST tomorrow, be sure to spread the news about GEST. It is the biggest Southeast Asia Dota 1 tournament, $30,000 at stake over a 12-month period, and it's all coming. This is the March edition, and it's all this is the group stage. It's all concluding today, in terms of the group stage at least, and Mineski trying to hold on to their place. They were the victors in GEST February, and here they are, elimination knocking on their doors, and Mineski, will they answer it, or will they answer it and take it in, or will they answer it and punch it in the face? That is the question. And top lane we see Earthshaker, Puck, Lion, grouping up a bit, but they're in completely the wrong place. Mineski are actually at Roshan, and Roshan is going to be the target. The cold snap goes, and we're going to see a fairly quick, straightforward Roshan attempt here. There's not really much to stop this. And this will be a Aegis in the hands of Jules. It's going to get him even closer to that Radiance as well. I assume it's going to be him picking up the Aegis. It could even go into the hands of the Invoker. As meanwhile, top lane, Queen of Pain needs to be careful. He's getting surrounded. He doesn't know what's coming. Puck will look for a blink. Silence. Oh, has he been spotted? He blinks up into the trees. Is there going to be an orb up? No, there's not. It comes too late. He orbs down, and Queen of Pain surviving. Great play coming out from RR, or apparently OR, I should be saying. But I'm going to keep calling them by their names, or at least call them by both. And Queen of Pain dodging, and the champions Mineski looking good here. They have picked up the Aegis. The Aegis. Where did the Aegis go? I think it's on the Invoker. Yep, Aegis on the Invoker, Yule Scepter as well on him, and Radiance coming up very, very soon on the Naga Siren. So, as said, the champions, the returning champions, Mineski, still in this with a fighting chance. Although their work isn't done after this. They're still not in the playoffs, even with a win here. The action will continue. Meanwhile, bottom lane, we do see some Mineski heroes in the Sentinel jungle. They're looking for action as well as looking to back up Jules. Anything they can find is good here, and they will maybe give this here to Jules, get him that Radiance up, and yep, he's going to take this. That's the Radiance that he wants and needs, and mid lane maybe going to find itself under attack here. Sankin coming from behind. He's got the ultimate and blink dagger. He's going for it. ES is on the receiving end. Turn that off, and there we go. ES doesn't actually get focused down, and ES will go oh no, ES, wow, how low is he? 10 HP, less than 10 HP, and Jules is actually going to find himself in trouble here, as all the nukes coming out from the Sentinel team not going to be enough to take him down because of that Vanguard, and Phoenix, the Lion, in trouble here. The Hex goes on Jules, but he's not going to worry too much about that. There's no backup for the Lion. Lion gets left to die, and his rotting corpse is all that remains for the next 30 seconds, as now we see a 5v4 situation where Mineski want to push. They lost the Aegis on Jay that fight, but they're still 5v4 here. We see Morphling going for that Manta style. He's still a couple hundred gold away for it, so 26 minutes in, doesn't have any sort of item yet, and Jules going to swing towards the bottom lane with that Radiance, spamming it AoE, pushing it out as much as possible, and they've gone in. The puck goes in, he uses, he gets Yules, he dodges almost everything with that phase shift and Yules, and ES, Blink, ulti, Fissure, double, triple kill, June is bringing it back, Ritter, never say die, much like last game, we saw Ritter ahead early, Mineski make a comeback, here we see Ritter fighting hard, and a huge ES ultimate from June, gonna get taken out, 4 Mineski heroes are down, the only survivor is RR, the Queen of Pain, scurrying away, and this is not over by any means. We have got a game up our sleeves, guys. 21-16. Ritter Art are ahead on kills. They're behind on towers by quite a large margin. Mineski still ahead in Mineski item-wise, farm-wise, tower-wise are ahead. They're pushing harder. They're getting more items up, but they are behind by a few kills. But at the same time, yeah, they are not looking all that convincing after a fight like that. We see Ritter Art's June, the ES, pick up a triple kill. June just so strong. And mid lane, the tier 1 tower is going to get chipped away at, and June just backing off a bit. Lion, oh no, Lion gets instead, trying to TP out, finds himself on the receiving end of an aggressive Queen of Pain, double damage, and they're going to be looking for the ES. ES has already blinked out, keeps going on the retreat, and I don't think they're going to be able to catch anyone. Mineski still have not taken this tier 1 top tower. They've taken tier 2 towers at both mid and bottom, but they haven't taken the tier 1 tower at top. And, oh my gosh. Mineski going to find themselves in another 5v4 situation. Last time, though, this happened, they did not really capitalize on it. They ended up having a really bad fight. They're going to find CM. CM's actually going to get surrounded here. Can CM get out? He's going to try and nuke her way out. They're going to go on this CM. Oh, poor CM gets caught out. The tornado, the 4-staff, CM's still alive. No, CM will get left to die. Life of a CM, as he couldn't kill the observer ward quick enough. He kept missing uphill, and what resulted was not at all good for him. And Yule's used on the replicate. I'm about to say it's an illusion rune. So that's your own teammate. I mean, obviously it's an illusion because it's an enemy-controlled one, but poor CM there. You've got to feel sorry for any CMs. And the top tier 1 tower does finally go down, but no, it hasn't gone down yet. It will go down. Ritter, though, they want to get some kills. They're not going to find any, and the tower does not get denied either. It does get taken by the Scourge. The gold will be split, and Mineski going to get more and more gold going into their coffers. They may be waiting for that Roshan to come back up. They lost the Aegis quite a while ago, and they do want to play this safe. They don't want to take any chances here. Their tournament survival is at stake here. They can't afford a loss. And we do see mid lane, Jay, Invoker, caught out. The blinking puck has been such a great presence. Susie playing so well. Oh, they go on the Morphling, the ulti, the stun comes, stops his TP, despite, and Morphling, despite morphing to strength, is going to get taken out, and that is a huge problem for Ritter Art. They need to get this Morphling farm. They need him to get items, but meanwhile there's a smoke coming top. They've got the blink on the ES, the big blink ES ultimate. Is it going to come? The Queen of Pain is the target. The stun, SK hits 3, great ulti, but it's not going to be enough as Puck finds the Queen of Pain, and Queen of Pain does go down. The blinking ES as well, a great asset there, and SK, despite a great burrow strike, not enough. And the Sentinel team, Ritter Art, are staying in the game. They've got those blink daggers up. They're using them to great effect, ganking both Puck, Earthshaker, and Slaughter. That's 3 blink daggers, a lot of catching power, and they're using it to get those kills. That's why they're up 24-18. They're behind on farm, they're behind on towers, but they're getting kills because of these blink daggers, and that's how they're staying in the game. That's how they're being aggressive. And so far, it is just looking to be a bit of a dogfight. Both teams know how important this game is. Neither team wants to give up anything without a fight, and this is going to get scrappy. I can feel it, guys, and scrappy in a good way. Pardon the outside noise. I should probably close my window. Living on a busy street here in Melbourne. As we do see Naga Siren has 2.6k gold. And he's going to be going for his next item. Maybe a Manta style. Or actually, I believe it's just going to be a heart. He's just going to look to tank up as much as possible. So I think Naga Siren's next item is just going to be the Heart of Tarask. In mid lane, June picks up another kill. He's playing so well. June on a mega kill. How is he doing it? And this is Ritter looking to push down the tier 1 tower. They've still got 2 tier 1 towers up. They've only taken 1 tower this game. That's a big problem for Ritter. They've lost 5 towers and they've only taken 1. They need to start taking towers. And right now, Puck going to find an invisibility rune at the top lane. And meanwhile, mid lane, Queen of Pain finds himself on the chase, looking for that Lion. There's a Shadow Strike. Here's an ultimate. And instantly, didn't even need the Shadow Strike. Lion just instantly gets taken out. The level 3 Queen of Pain ultimate just for a solo kill, but definitely worth it because now they've got an opening. That's 1 less hero with disables, 1 less hero to worry about, 1 less hero to consider when diving in. And Slada going to get found here. Deafening Blast, Invoker, great uses of spells. Invoker picks up the kill. Jay needs to find something, and June blinks out. June, holy crap, he escapes the Naga Siren sleep, pops down the fissure to slow down the push, and that play there could have just saved Rax. If he had got caught out in that Naga Siren sleep, they could have lost Rax. Now ES is alive. He has the ultimate, and he's going to be looking for a big blink ulti to defend this push, maybe. Mineski need to be careful. They need to be ready for it. And we're going to see Morphling doing all he can to defend as well. Puck goes in, blinks in, orbs out. Smart play from him. Just going to slow things down. The Hex on Oa. There's the ES. Blink. Fissure. Sandking goes down. June. Great initiation. Jules goes down as well. CM ultimate doing all it can, but 2 kills already on the back of June's great ES ultimate. And Morphling will survive. His morphing to strength will be enough. Naga Siren has brought back and is heading top. Ritter still in this game. June, the MVP for them. This is just GEST March, guys. We're in March and June is playing this well. What's going to happen when it gets to June? He's going to be playing 10 times better. And this is definitely a player to watch out for, guys. I cannot believe the way Ritter are defending. They look to be out of this game. They were behind on so much in farm. Item-wise, they're behind as well. But they are holding on by the skin of their teeth. Puck as well is playing spot on. Susie initiating, slowing them down, kiting them around. And it's scary. And we do see a sheepstick up on the Puck, and that's going to give Ritter even more catching power. I mean, their teamfight is going to get stronger and stronger here. Meanwhile, the Invoker CM need to be careful. They don't want to get caught, but mid lane, who does get caught, Sandking. Puck, ES, Slada, and Lion grouping up, getting those kills. Ritter just keep on catching, keep on getting these free kills. And they're slowly getting up items of their own. So they're getting these items via kills. Invoker needs to force out. Is going to do so just in time. Trouble's not over for him. Are they going to be able to get down there? They have the blink daggers, but their blinks have been cancelled by these illusions. Smart play from Invoker. The Yules and then the Force Staff. The Yules, he used that Yules to buy himself some time so he could face the right direction for that Force Staff and managed to escape. Jay, spot on with his play there. Puck at top. Pushing out the wave, getting some farm of his own. Roshan is back up now. The little green dot on the minimap lets me know that. And we will see Slada. Actually, Slada in a bit of trouble here. He's somewhat surrounded here. In comes the Tornado EMP. ES is going to get taken out for a bit here. He can't blink, at least not yet. Ultimate, I presume, still on cooldown. Lion needs to get out. He's going to go down. He doesn't have mana. He doesn't have HP. But he's being ignored. Queen of Pain, get the Lion. What are you doing? Lion is running. I mean, he's actually going to find a haste rune. They're just thinking, what the hell just happened? A Lion just ran past here. Lion is actually going to TP. He's actually going to do some warding. This Lion is... Well, he's maybe going to find a courier as well. Lion... Am I being trolled? This Lion is trolling me. What? Guys? Oh. This Lion just pulled off some Woe Dota-like plays. I cannot believe my eyes. They're going to find an illusion rune. They actually revealed themselves from smoke. And they're going to try prevent Mineski from taking Roshan. Mineski with a huge blunder there, letting that line go past. Oh, and the Sand King ultimate using that. They've gone on the Morphling. Morphling can wave out. He can also morph to streams. Morphling actually uses the replicate, gets out of there. The Sand King ultimate's wasted. So's the Naga Siren ultimate. Puck going in, slowing down the progress. Yes, big blink. Ulti takes out the Queen of Pain, and then Chase is on. They've got the catching power. They've got the blinks. Puck orbing in. His Hex is off cooldown, I believe. He throws the silence. Can Hex if they need. In goes the Tornado. Sorry, not the Tornado. The EMP from Invoker. And Sparta doing right-click damage. CM on the receiving end. Can they get it? Right-click from the Puck. 3 down. Invoker maybe the next to go. The Tornado will slow down the advances, but Sparta dodges it. Blinks past. Gets the amp off and 4 kills. Mineski finding themselves in dire straits here as Sand King is going to be the next to go down. He gets sheeped. ES, be careful. Don't get hit by the tower. He doesn't. A team wipe. Genocide. Ritter on top of this game. They might just be able to... I mean, we've seen one come back. Can we see another? I saw people in chat saying this game is over. Easy win for Mineski. What are you guys talking about? Mineski just got completely obliterated by the Indonesians, and they are fighting on and fighting hard. As right now, Mineski are going to really have to slow things down, play it a lot safer, take out that Roshan only when it's safe, push out the lanes, then go take Rosh. Don't try force fights. They're just getting absolutely outplayed in these team fights. The catching power, the big AoE ultimates with the ES, the Puck, as well as the great tanky initiation from the Slaughter is just causing them too many problems, not to mention this Morphling is getting more and more farmed. And CM, we're going to have a quick look at the farm, the items, while there does seem to be a bit of a lull in the action. Morphling going for that Skadi is about 600, 700 gold away from it. Slaughter going for a BKB. It looks like he's only got the Ogre Axe, but he may have some parts on the Courier. He's got the Mithril Hammer, I believe, so he's only 1k away from BKB. And Puck has the Sheep Stick as well as 2k gold. Maybe just going to save for that buyback. Sand King goes in with a Burrow Strike, not going to find anyone, forced to retreat back. And ES going for that Ag Scepter. He's only 300 gold away from an Ag Scepter. That's going to be huge if ES can finish off that Ags. And elsewhere we see Lion just tanking up, getting some sort of cheap tanky items. Over on the Scourge team, Jules going for that heart I mentioned, but he's not all that... I mean, he's got the Reaver, but he still needs Vitality Booster and Recipe, so still about 1,500 gold away from that. As we see Mineski, as said, on the back foot. Invoker going for an Ag Scepter. He's got the Ogre Axe, Ultimate Orb, and no other parts at base, so only halfway there. CM, Observer Wards, Urn of Shadows, and Treads. Queen of Pain, what has Queen of Pain got? Lincoln's Point Booster. Queen of Pain is not very farmed, has an Ogre Axe at base, so Queen of Pain is halfway to an Ag Scepter, but at this point, I would say Queen of Pain is under-farmed. Had a really start. At one point, Queen of Pain was the highest level hero in the game, but now Queen of Pain, while still being the highest level in the game, it's just not really all that farm. Lincoln's only is not enough to fight this Sentinel team. They've got all these disables, and Lincoln's is not really enough there. Morphling coming towards the mid lane, he replicates in. He's got that, as said, he's only a couple hundred gold away from that Skadi now, and that's going to give him a lot more survivability and stat-changing capability. And we do see Sand King looking for that to be in that position to get that big Epicenter Blink combo off. They've also got the Naga Siren Sleep to help set that up, which we've seen a bit in both this game and the past game, but the problem is that so far they haven't quite been able to get it off properly in these team fights. The SK Ultimates have only ever found maybe 1 or 2 heroes. They need to get a big one, and they are going to take it slow, go for Roche, but here comes Ritter Art. They're going to scout this out maybe. Morphling at top, no sorry, Morphling Illusions at top. Morphling coming towards the mid lane, but oh no. Oh, sorry, a cancelled TP back to base, and the Roshan attempt does stop here as Mineski, they are worried. And with that, we do see a bit of a stalemate situation reached. I mean, Mineski, they want to take Roshan, but they only want to do it when it's safe, and they need to make sure those lanes are pushed out. They need to know where those Ritter Art heroes are, because they can just come in any point with those Blink Daggers. And we're going to see Naga Siren Illusions doing some scouting here. The AoE managing to take them out in just a matter of seconds. So smart play coming from them, not giving him any scouting, and just immediately taking them out. We're going to see Puck, though, push out this bottom lane, and that's going to cause Mineski some problems. They can't take Roshan unless the lanes are pushed out. Mid lane. Earthshaker. He's just poised to strike. He's almost got that Ag Scepter. And where is the Earthshaker is a better question. Here he is at mid. I was looking for a purple color because this Earthshaker is purple, but that's because it's the Morphling. Earthshaker, 1k gold, has the Ag Scepter if he wants to buy it. He's waiting for the courier to get back to base, but that Ag Scepter is going to give him a lot more damage in this upcoming team fights. The Tornado EMP, just throwing it out, just doing whatever harass he can. He does have a lot of mana regen with this Yule Scepter. But right now, Mineski, they need a big fight. If they don't come up with something huge, they are going to be going home. And that is not what you want when it's just day one, the group stage. The returning champions being knocked out in the group stage would be a huge upset here. And Ritter may just be the team to provide that upset. And top lane, Ag Scepter has been finished on Queen of Pain, so the AoE damage is there. Mineski have the capability to have a big clash. They've got the AoE from the Invoker, the AoE from Queen of Pain, and the AoE from the Sanking ultimate. Sanking, who is at bottom, needs to get out, stuns his way, needs to use the Blink Dagger as well. Oh, the Blink Dagger gets cancelled by an illusion, and great play! Morphling could not have done that better. Sanking was about to blink, but the Replicate stopped the blink. He replicated in and got the nuke off. That was just perceptive play. A lot of people probably watching that thinking Sanking was just dead from the start, but Sanking was so close to living, he would have easily been on the blink out. He actually buys back, simply because he knows if there's an engagement here, he has to be alive for it. And there is going to be one here, by the looks of it. The golden totem on the Earthshaker signals he has that Ag Scepter. And Ritter, the Indonesian powerhouse, looking to make something happen. But Mineski once again playing it safe, backing off just a bit. Puck are they gonna scout this out? No, we're gonna see Morphling go back to defend just a bit. He doesn't have a replicate up, so he can't get to this fight all that quickly. We're gonna see Puck once again clear out those illusions. He's causing Mineski problems as not giving Jules any vision into what's going on here. We're going to see what is a Heart of Tarrasque recipe for Jules. Still needs that vitality booster before the Heart. He's had this Reaver for so long, but yet to be able to finish that Heart. Much slower farm on Jules this game compared to last game. And we're going to see Puck once again orbing in. Going to spot Roshan at half HP. And both teams are lurking around this Roshan fight. They know the importance of this Roshan. And Queen of Pain blinking in. Going to just right click it down a bit. Are they going to go for this? This is smart. I like what Ritter are doing here. They're going to try to take this tier 1 tower at mid. They're actually going to go, oh no, Sana misses the stun. They're going to have to back off a bit here. They may just want to try to take down this tier 1 tower. Oh no, Naga Siren, the sleep, the Sanking ultimate, is it coming? Yes it is, the sleep, the setup is perfect. They go on the Slaughter, Queen of Pain ultimate with Ag Scepter doing huge amount of damage. Amazing goes down, and that was an amazing combo coming out from Mineski. Although they've only killed one, is one going to be enough for them? As they do just slow things down, go for Roshan. The Tornado going to fly out, unfortunately for them. Not going to find all too much. There's no red HP Lion lurking around the jungle this time for them. But no, they're not going to go Roshan. They're looking to make sure there's no heroes coming in. Earthshaker still has that ultimate and maybe could smoke in and catch him by surprise, but it's not the case. Roshan will go down. And Mineski. One kill only. I don't know about Turning Point, because all they killed was the Slaughter. They did get Roshan, they did get Aegis, but for me, that was inevitable. Being on the Scourge side, you have that advantage. Roshan is much easier to take, so that Roshan kill was inevitable. It's just how much could Ritter delay it, and they delayed it for quite a while here, but with Slaughter dead, for another 15 seconds, they may try to find an engagement, or even look to take this tier 3 tower. 10 seconds. They don't know quite how low this tier 3 tower is, maybe, so they're probably a little reluctant to go in. They're waiting for someone to come up. No one is poking their heads. Ritter playing so smart, not taking the bait. And CM will say, hey, guess what, guys? We're at mid. And Mineski, will they look to push here? They may just do just that, because they're going to see how low this tower is in a second, but they need to be careful with their positioning. The ES, the big ultimate. Morphling, Skadi up now. This is a lot of farm on the Morphling, and that could be a hero that I mean, Mineski aren't really accounting for. If that Morphling gets up another big item, he's going to be doing huge amounts of damage in these team fights, especially something like an Ethereal Blade. Shotgun Morph could instantly take out a hero like the CM, even maybe not the Invoker. The CM can get taken out. The Queen of Pain does have the Lincoln Sphere, so should be fairly safe. But a lot of these heroes, including the Sand King, can go to quite squishy to a Shotgun Morph. So both CM and SK may have to be concerned about that. And Morph, I mean, taking out a support hero instantly at the start of the fight, sure, it's only a support hero, but it's better than nothing. And it can start your team off with a great team fight. Slardar at mid lane has not finished that BKB. This has been a huge problem for Ritter not having that BKB on Slardar. That last team fight, if he had BKB, things would have been so different. He is going to pick up the tower at mid. I believe he can finish off that BKB now. I think he's already bought the Mithril Hammer. Just needs to get the BKB recipe. Is he going to do just that? Doesn't look to be showing any signs of buying the BKB though. And we're going to see a Earthshaker with an Acceptor. I mean, that is scary stuff. And Puck finds an illusion, not going to be able to do all that much there. And we'll just back off slowly. Top lane, ES, Lion have found themselves in a bit of a stalemate as well. Once again, not much Ritter can do. They're waiting for Mineski to do something, and what Mineski have done, they've smoked. They may be looking to catch their opponents by surprise. There's a Morphling Replicate in the front line, which could even foil Mineski here, as Mineski send in some illusions. I believe those illusions were actually smoke, so they may reveal the fact that there was a smoke going on, and Mineski sitting at bottom lane have somewhat revealed themselves. Oh. And mid lane, blinked from Slardar. He's got the BKB, but the sleep goes off. It's not going to do any damage to Slardar because he's got the BKB off. The Ensnare, though, will go through that BKB, and Naga, Siren, Jules on the receiving end, but Jules, so tanky, has that heart, and that's going to give him so much survivability. Accepted as well. 2 kills from Mineski. Mineski, off to a great start, have taken out 2. They've taken out Phoenix. They've taken out the Slardar. ES, the only hope now. He needs a big blink ultimate. Is he going to find it? The SK ulti, ES needs to go. Is he going to do it? No, he just throws the fissure, and Mineski going to take Rax here. Morphling buying back. Morphling, as said, needs to be able to do enough damage here. That's going to cut into his bank a lot, and Mineski may be able to take Rax here. As right now, Ritter on the back foot once again. They've been in this position for a while, though. The game looked like it was going to be Mineski's for a long time, but Ritter came back, and once again, they're going to find themselves in a tough position. But I mean, they can still win this. This is just a Rax. 48 minutes in, losing a mid-Rax is not the end of the world for them. But we will see them pick up a kill on Invoker. Invoker buying back. CM on the receiving end of a Morphling initiation. ES blinks into a sleep. Oh no. And Naga Siren may just be able to escape here. Oh no, finds himself. Oh, dodges the Ensnare. Gonna find the silence as well. And here comes the Invoker. Tornado EMP. Gonna help keep Jules alive. Jules does have that Aegis. May try to turn this around. Gonna get a deafening blast. But the problem is too many Ritter heroes in the neighborhood. ES will be coming in with a big blink soon. Morphling, red HP. Morphing to strength as fast as he can. He stopped morphing, actually. He's going to start turning around, doing some right-click damage. The Slardar, stun, then blink. Wrong order, but the Lion Finger will be enough. And Queen of Pain coming in. Is there an ultimate? Needs to take out this Morphling. Morphling once again. Morphing to strength. And holy crap. And we do see Jules pick up another kill on Phoenix. Jules doing so much damage. He's picked up 2. He's going to get a 3rd. The Slardar goes down. It's the Queen of Pain who gets the kill. And 3 heroes down. Mineski, once again, gonna go on the aggressive. Gonna try to take out maybe top or bottom barracks with 3 heroes dead. They've taken out Slardar. They've taken out they've taken out Lion, and they've also taken out the Earthshaker. So only the Puck and Morphling are alive. 2 key heroes, but at the same time 2v4, and that is a very, very tough fight for Ritter to defend with. And we're gonna see Mineski go in bottom lane. They haven't got any of their key sort of AoE heroes left. They need that ES for the fissure, for the ultimate. And it's going to be... Oh, Puck actually going to go on Sand King. They go on Sand King and take him out. So Jules gets completely ignored. Jules takes out the tower, but the problem is Jules was only with the Sand King. And Sand King It's just like, okay, well, I guess you can't really help me. And we're going to see top lane being pressured as well. Queen of Pain. Maybe RR should have been at that bottom lane with them. RR, Ethereal Blade, Queen of Pain. We've seen it already. We're going to see it again. And that is a very interesting choice. The problem with that is he makes himself ethereal, which means the Morphling can basically... Morphling doesn't even need an Ethereal Blade against the Quap, because Quap will just banish himself for the Morphling. And there comes the Naga Siren Sleep. Such a short cooldown on that spell. Helping out Mineski keep their teammates alive. Great play from Jules. And the Tornado going to be dodged. The EMP is there. They get the Deafening Blast. Puck unable to blink. Trying to orb to the high ground. Morphling goes in. ES ultimate. Takes that RR. Queen of Pain goes down. The Fissure as well as there. And Jules does still have the Aegis. Has a Butterfly as well. Jules with a huge amount of farm. Slardar blinking in. Going to go on Jules. I don't know if this is the best decision. He has that Butterfly. And he is going to have the Aegis as well. Queen of Pain back. Has bought out. Aegis is going to be there if he needs it. Morphling, though, on the receiving end of a lot of damage. Forced to morph to strength. Slardar, though, going to get taken out here. Amazing. Goes down. Morphling. And goes down as well. And Jules picks up a kill. A very important kill. As we see J-Ax on that Morphling. And now we see Mineski once again in a numbers game. They have more heroes alive and they want to push. Last few times it hasn't been all that successful, but this time no ES ultimate no ES ultimate, and Puck and ES the only two heroes alive for the next 30 seconds. So Mineski should be able to get this bottom barracks. And it looks like that will be the case, guys. Mineski are going to force a tiebreak series between possibly two teams, or well, either two teams, which would be themselves and Ritter, or possibly even three teams, depending on the result of Ideal and G7. And this has been an epic 2 matches, guys. 2 hugely entertaining games. But this one, I mean, I shouldn't talk too soon. This one is not quite over yet. Ritter Art still have fight left in them. And the ES being slept near his base. We're going to see Mineski back off a bit, go for this tier 3 tower. They want to seal the deal. They pop the Drum of Endurance, giving them the attack speed. Still Aegis up on Jules with that Butterfly. He is just so tanky. They're going to get the tower, and basically Ritter have to go now. They can't let them get this Rax. The Butterfly on Jules. The Queen of Pain, Ethereal Blade. Oh my gosh, Slardar as well, going to go down, and this is going to be GG now. Any second now, I think Ritter Art should call this game. There's just nothing they can do. GG is called. And that is going to mean, in the end, a tie in this Group B. So, huge plays from Mineski. A unbelievable comeback in Game 2. Oh, sorry, in Game 1. Game 2 saw them ahead from the start, but they were met with some tough opposition. It was not easy. Ritter made them work for it. And 2 amazing games produced by Mineski, who stay alive. They're still in this tournament. And that is going to be me having a quick break, because it means we have tiebreak matches coming your way, guys.